Why would I start problems if I don't need to? Why would I start problems if I don't need to? I think I need to talk to you. Our kind? Oh, off-worlder. Duh. What do you do? Could you be a little more vague? Okay. Okay then. Can I just give it the... Does it need to be open? Or can I just give it as it is? It was him. Hold on. That was the guy. Like, wait a minute. I was like, hold on a minute. Sir, you are the person I was looking for. Kif. I just realized this is a Futurama joke. Green skin, red outfit, his name is Kif. Dabble, something shady, right? What do you know about the city? What do you do? Did I ask then? The fuck? Maybe I have to do stuff first. But yeah, I just noticed that's Kif from Futurama. Good Futurama joke. I will never not love a good Easter egg that doesn't insist upon itself, if only just because it's funny to be like, oh, I get it. Like how in Mass Effect, the very beginning of Mass Effect 1, the guy who goes like charging as the Geth, his name is Leroy Jenkins. Not directly Leroy Jenkins, but like he's Leroy Jenkins. Leroy Jenkins.
General, we have found them again.
Have we,
Tobin? Or is this a preface to another of your failures? Consider the whole field, Tobin. Why would a Jedi risk all of this just to come to Isis?
The crew of the Ebon Hawk is elusive, General. We were warned about that, but we still underestimated them. But the fools are here, in Isis. The intel on this is certain. I'm ordering men loyal to us to take care of them now.
I think I have an idea. Hold that order. Have her watched instead. The Jedi may prove a solution to another one of our persistent problems.
I don't like the idea of men discussing watching me as a female character. Not a fan of that.
I'm quite busy right now. Perhaps later we could talk.
Riken?
Back again, Off-Worlder? I'm sure you have a starport visa. If I were you, I'd leave before too many more beast cages are stacked in the streets.
Yes, about that. So, do you have a man named Dagon Gent in custody?
We certainly do. He and several other people were picked up in connection to a murder.
Who got murdered?
Captain Sulio. She was in charge of the starport checkpoint. A good soldier. Your friend was one of the last people that saw her alive. So far, he's just a suspect. But if he did it, the punishment is death.
Dagon Gent is the only person I know with the contacts to help us out. We need to get Dagon out of custody.
how long is he going to be questioned, Captain?
Until we either eliminate him as a suspect or find the real killer. Dagon has quite a record with the authorities. The Colonel thinks that murder isn't too far a stretch for someone like him.
Can I see him?
No way. We're under orders to make sure no one sees the murder suspects. Command is taking this very seriously.
How can I eliminate him as a suspect? Or just eliminate him.
What else do you want to know about?
Alright, whoops.
Stay out of trouble. Back again, or
4. Okay, so yeah, it's still there. Actually, hold on. I want to try that. Can I just give her the bounty hunters thing? Can I just hand it over to her and be like, yo, just take this and go?
Captain, you're back. Please tell me you have an open starport visa. My husband.
Yep. Not telling me something.
Please.
See what I can do. I didn't want to like end the quest and be like, oh, I have a visa, but I don't have enough to like, you know, do the thing. Miscellaneous. It's keyed identified. Oh, okay. It's okay. So it's not a bounty hunter starport visa. It's keyed to that bounty hunter's starport visa. Got it.
I'm quite busy right now.
Nope, you just don't want to talk to me. Fuck you, I guess. Let's go eliminate Dagon as a suspect. So to do that, we need to start talking to a lot of people and making a lot of things make sense. Murder mystery time, boys. Boom, 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 boom. I love the music in this cantina. I don't even know why. I return. I want to talk about Captain Sulio's murder. Very inconvenient. What exactly? Soldiers do have a habit of doing that. There we go. That's what I wanted this guy for. Question about this. Do you know Dagon again? Do you know any reason why Gent would kill Sulio? Before the more serious drinkers arrived, that night I arrived as Dagon Sulio. Attempting what I assume is a mating advance. May not be human, but even I could tell his advances were particularly unwarranted. Sulio then swearing at him. Many of the words I have never heard, but the ones I did understand were, I assure you, were impolite. Real motive for passionate and deadly response. I told the soldiers as much. Oh! Damn, you might have fucking sold him up the river. That's something else. A friend of a friend told me that you're the guy I should talk to about adjusting visas. Here's 500 credits. Thank you, Kif, for your information.
Nice to meet you, Sentient. Are you interested in a friendly game of Pazak? The deck is warm, the drink is plentiful, and the company amiable. Can I tempt you?
I'm actually here to talk about Captain Sulio's murder.
Foul business, that is. Like most nights, I was here. What do you want to talk about?
Do you know Dagon Gent?
Know him? He's probably my best friend on this planet. Honestly, he's not a very good doctor, but he is a great drinking companion.
Someone was saying that Sulio deeply humiliated Dagon that night she was murdered. Very good motive.
She did? Oh no, by the four moons, what a mix-up. They got it all wrong. Dagon and Sulio were good friends. It's just when they got a little too much Juma juice, they'd carry on. They'd call each other all manner of things. It could get quite hilarious, really. But it was just friendly banter. That night, Sulio was in great form. Dagon and I were laughing about some of the choicer ones later. Yellow-toothed dung dweller. We bought her a couple of drinks afterwards. It may look strange on the outside, but it was just their habit, their way of passing time during these dark nights. Listen, if the soldiers think that's a motive, they just didn't do enough digging.
That bit of information will help with clearing Dagon, but the Onderon military won't let him off that easy. They're very obstinate.
Yeah, they are.
Maybe some of these people will know more about what happened that night.
What happened on the night of the murder?
I was cleaning up stakes from a particularly rewarding Pazak game when I heard a loud sound outside. I grabbed my blaster and went out the door. When I got out, I saw Captain Sulio. She was quite dead. Blood was everywhere. I heard a noise and saw Dagon Gent coming from his office across the courtyard. We both waited for the authorities to get there. The next day, they picked up Dagon and several other people in the area. It's crazy to think he did it. Sulio was our friend.
Where did you find the body?
Just outside the door by the junk heap.
It might be a good idea to look at the crime scene. We fought many soldiers in the Mandalorian Wars. The Onderonians were certainly brave, but they were disorganized and stupid. I wouldn't be surprised if they overlooked something.
Way to be subtle there, Mandalore. I'll be going, thank you. And while we're out, we will give that visa to the mother and get her out of here post-haste. Check the garage in the garbage pile. This trap he prayed. The only thing you find is a dried blood where she was killed, maybe something else in the area. A broken droid. The remains of a serving droid, still clutching its serving tray. It's been heavily scavenged, and the head is missing.
Nobody we talked with mentioned a droid. This droid was destroyed recently. Someone inside the cantina might know more.
Alright, we will check that in a bit. But first, we're delivering that starport visa. Only because I don't want to forget about it and be like, ah, shit. I talk to you yet because you're a random person with a name?
I'm quite busy
Nope.
right now.
You still? Oh madre, you and your kids are getting out of here.
Captain, you're back. Please tell me you have an open starport visa.
Yes, I do. Here you go.
Thank the Four Moons for your kindness, Off-Worlder. I only wish I had some way to thank you. But my children and I will never forget your kindness. Hurry, children. We get to go on a spaceship. Thanks to the captain. We get to go into space.
Yep, awesome. Suck it, you jackass market person. I don't like the merchant. Every time I played it, like all he does is offer you money. Long run, cool. Like, we're not really hurting for money. I mean, we have 2,000 credits, but like we get money easily. Hell, when we started this episode, we hit at highest amount this recording session for me. 40,000 credits. We're not hurting for cash. The game gives you heaps of money. Okay, let's talk to everyone and see if we can find anything about a droid. Nico.
Welcome back. My deck is still warm if you're up for bazaar.
I'm not.
Foul business, that is. Like most nights, I was here. What do you want to talk about?
On a broken serving droid near the murder scene.
That would be Behemoth's SOD-2. No, SOD-3. Or is it 2? Whichever one it was, he keeps losing them. I remember when I arrived, it was still smoldering.
What happened to it?
Who knows? Sometimes the slum dwellers shoot his serving droids for fun. This part of the quarter is getting more and more lawless, I'm afraid. When Dagon and I were waiting for the soldiers, we had to chase off some scavengers that were stripping SOD-3.
Do you remember who scavenged the droid?
No, I'm afraid there was quite a crowd growing. We were seeing if there was any way we could help Sulio. There was nothing we could do, of course. She was dead.
Alright, I'll be going, thank you. Kimtik. No, if you're just a race dude, I'm not gonna bother you. You're busy working. Sorry to bother you. I want to talk about the murder. We found a broken serving droid near the murder scene. Okay, is it possible the droid saw something? Something we could recover? No, the head was missing, actually. You find the head, however, I could work on it. I have a proper equipment to do such an operation. Ooh. Alright, thank you.
This room is reserved, off-worlder.
I'd like to talk to you about the murder.
If you ask me, she got what she deserved. She looked down on us beast riders. Good riddance.
Do you know Dagon?
I know his face, that's about it. His office is on Bekel's turf.
Who's Bekel?
She's a beast rider like me and our leader. You better never be speaking ill of her, or else.
I found a broken droid.
That Bith keeps buying droids, and the scavengers keep stealing them or blowing them up. Seems he's finally given up. The waitress is awful, but she's more fun than his droids ever were.
Any idea which scavenger got his droids?
I wouldn't tell you even if I knew. I could tell you where you could find the parts, though.
Oh, where?
That western square has the perfect fence for droid parts. There's a droid vendor called 1B8D. That droid is as dumb as a Gamorrean. He'll buy anything because he's too stupid to do anything else. 1B8D is quite handy. Quite a few of the slum dwellers make a good living salvaging droid parts for him. He might have even bought some.
Alright, I'll be going now, thank you. For your drinks. We're getting closer to the answer to this mystery. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Is it really just putting on the... Wait, hold on. When I get back in there, I think I know what the song is.
I am 1B8D, an automated droid vendor. I have in stock a variety of quality droid components, no refunds, and no haggling. Do you have any interest in my goods?
Let's see if I can rewire to be more helpful.
Reinitializing complete. Greetings. Do you have any interest in my goods?
Please give me your components for free.
That goes against my primary behavior programming. All items must be sold based on the most favorable market conditions. 1B8D cannot haggle. This is also a part of my primary behavior matrix.
Alright, request access market conditions. Change all, multiply by 0.
Market conditions all set to 0. All prices now set to base cost value. Do you have any interest in my goods?
I need to know if you have any parts from one of Behemoth's serving droids.
Entity Behemoth unknown. I have many serving droid parts.
I want to buy those parts.
The market rate for those parts would be 25 credits.
Here's 25 credits.
Thank you for your business.
Kif and the Cantina can probably do something with this. We should head back.
Yes, we will, but I'm also gonna, like...
Greetings, Master.
Master? I really fucked with your stuff, didn't I? Nope. Troll cluster, we already got the stuff like that. Flamethrower, molten carbine. I don't have enough. Fuck. Fuck. Do. We just need the money. Molten cannon. Neural scrambler. No, we're good. How much money do we got now? 6,000. It's whatever. Come on, there we go.
Yeah, something wrong?
So hoping we could talk.
Talk? About what?
Get to know you a little bit better, that's all.
Why, you trying to be my mother? No thanks. Already had one. Somewhere.
You could use a friend.
No thanks. I didn't need friends on Nar Shaddaa, and I don't need them now.
Okay.
Alright.
Let's see.
Yeah, more or less. I wasn't born there, I just ended up there.
What happened to your family?
Well, the war happened. The first one, against the Mandalorians. I had family right up until the end. It's not really a new story, you hear it all over the galaxy. It's what happens after the wars are over that you don't hear much about.
They died in the final battle.
I think so. After Revan crushed the Mandalorians, planets throughout the Republic were flooded with refugees, and I was just one of the others. Me? I got passage to Nar Shaddaa. From there, not much you can do, so I became a bounty hunter.
Bounty hunting isn't easy work.
Take a guess, Jedi. Only 2 groups of people would have lost family at Malachor. And Jedi don't have families. As much as any slave becomes a Mandalorian. They took prisoners on every world they conquered to bolster their ranks. And they took a lot of worlds.
Yeah, they did.
I don't know, it didn't matter. I was too young to remember, really. Besides, Nar Shaddaa's kind of grown on me. It's as much my home as any place else.
So you became a bounty hunter.
I'm good at finding people, so I used it to make credits.
Finding people on Nar Shaddaa seems difficult.
Not if you know your target. Usually you get a hollow, a rough description, and then you just sort of listen to it, get a feel for him or her, then start walking.
Walking?
And this is a little hard to explain, but Nar Shaddaa's got a flow, a life to it. You see all kinds of aliens and life there, and it's got currents.
He's describing the Force.
You know your target, you can feel them. You know where they're going to go. And sometimes, you know where they're going to be before they do. I'm good at finding people. Because when they're lost or out of place, it's like something's wrong inside them. And that's why I hunt.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Were you raised in Nar Shaddaa? How'd you become a bounty hunter? Why don't you kill your targets?
I've killed people before, but not if I don't have to.
You didn't seem to hold back when you were with me.
I know. It's different. I don't know why.
You okay?
I don't know. I haven't killed anyone for a long time. But when I'm around you, suddenly it's like I've always been doing it. It's like a reflex. I don't like it. And I don't know when or why it became so easy.
Okay.
Shoot.
Tell me about Hanhar.
Hanhar's only a bounty hunter because it's like he's...
What happened between you two?
I didn't kill him once.
What do you mean?
Do you really want to hear this?
Yes.
Well, Hanhar and me go way back, in the worst possible way. He's from some forest planet on the Outer Rim where Zerka had set up one of their slaving operations.
You know the name of his homeworld?
I don't remember the name. It's something with too many K's and Y's. It sounds like you're gargling Ronto spit when you say it.
Gosh, okay. Do you know what species he is?
No idea. He's just Hanhar. I hope there aren't any more like him. I get the impression he's not a good representative of his people, though. He's the equivalent of a mad calf hound among Rontos. Some of Voga the Hett's men said Hanhar killed his own tribe, but those two crud thugs lie every time they open their mouths, so who knows?
So he was a slave.
Well, not for long.
Why was he wearing those cuffs?
I don't know. I always thought he just liked using them as weapons.
Sounds like Zerka deserved it.
Well, before you get too teary-eyed, Hanhar figured Zerk. I don't think he understood the... You ever hear of Dursan 3? Or the ID cluster colonies?
Were they destroyed?
Right. That's because Hanhar happened. He makes what happened to his homeworld look like an exercise in community building. He's not a bounty hunter. He's a slaver. A predator. It's like he's out to enslave or kill every human in the galaxy, like he's trying to settle some huge...
Who did he work with?
Anyone who paid credit. The ones who served in Vogue.
I've already did most of this, so I'm just trying to find out which conversation triggers the thing I want.
I was
Seems
I
strange.
don't pretend to understand, but somewhere his people form these...
Foolish code. That doesn't sound too bad.
With Hanhar. So when...
What do you mean?
Well, life debt to Hanhar is... And so he...
What if someone else saved him? Would he try to kill them?
Probably.
Worse?
Hanhar's tough. Seen him shrug.
Any regrets he's gone?
Oh, I'm glad he's gone. It's like a... And he always did. It's like he...
Any chance that he's alive?
Trust me, if he was still alive... And he always shows up at the worst possible time.
So how did you save his life?
Well, as happens on Nar Shaddaa, turns out...
And you proved him wrong.
Well, he tried to box me down in vents beneath the...
Why use
I
mines?
think he'd hoped to drive me into the mines and then let them do the work. Or that I'd be too scared to try and walk. Thing is, I knew Hanhar... I figured that would buy me enough time.
Sending a jamming signal for proximity mines isn't a simple trick.
No, it isn't. I spent most of my childhood hauling mines and munitions.
What happened in the mines?
Like I said, I disarmed the trigger fuses for enough of the mines to get by, temporarily. I just made it to safety when he hit the first one. The blast leveled the entire ventilation section, and he survived.
Barely.
He was crawling around, blinded from the flash and the plasma burns. And it happened so fast. All the blood had been scabbed and crusted from the flash.
Ugh.
I had the drop on him, and even blind, he knew it. He could still hear me. My ears were ringing from the blast, but I could hear him. I think he was begging me to let him live. His voice, it wasn't a roar. I suppose I should have killed him, but I couldn't. And he kept hunting me, and I would always be prey.
Sometimes it's stronger to spare a life than to take it.
Maybe. I've thought about that moment. A lot. Wondered if I would do things differently if I had another chance.
Okay.
Talk.
Just wanted to know you better.
Why, you...
Questions I wanted to ask. Did that one. Why don't you keep...
I've killed people before.
Nope, that's not where I asked that one. Maybe I can only do it on the ship. It's very possible I can only do it on the Ebon Hawk. Alright, Kif. I got the head.
Tawancha morechiwa mufalawa ni bobo wishyo kuna sita dorcho ni sobawata
Boop-a-doop.
dahupa bo sakurata go jujuto yoki hiata yamba wajia yukito tune kawana bota yuta tanga kinamatura tayaita ta bosananansata.
Hello there. What is this? Oh my, she's dead.
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura tayaita ta bosananansata.
Okay. Also, I found out something. She is far better with dual blaster pistols, so... Was that 212? Mandalorian Ripper. Dun, 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 dun. 2 out of 11. Yeah, I got that. Wait, do I have 2 Mandalorian? No, I don't. Okay. I'll give her the repeating rifle though as like a backup. Okay, so we saw the video. Show Nico.
Welcome back. My deck is still warm if you're up for Bazak.
Let's talk about the murder.
Foul business, that is. Like most nights, I was here. What do you want to talk about?
I want to show you SOD3's last transmission.
If it'll help Dagon, you got it. There's no way that Dagon could have done it. I saw him coming from his office. That's the opposite direction of the marketplace. We should go talk to Captain Riken and clear all of this up.
Let's do it. Talking to Captain Riken. Urging Dr. Riken.
Nico, is it? And the Offworlder. What brings the two of you here?
Dagon again couldn't have murdered Captain Sulio.
That's a bold statement. I assume you have some sort of proof.
Nico, take it away.
It's a long story, so bear with me, Captain. The night of the murder, I was playing Bazak. It was a prosperous night.
Dude.
That should do it. We still don't know who killed Sulio, but this will greatly assist our investigation.
Look, an old white man.
You have been ordered off this investigation, Captain. I hope you can explain yourself.
I had nothing to do with this, sir. This citizen found information about Captain Sulio's murder. It's material to the investigation.
We've already got our man. Sulio and this Gent were fighting the night she was murdered. He had ample motive.
They weren't actually fighting. The regulars of the cantina can vouch for this.
Have you read the report? Some of the things Sulio called him were vile. Sulio and Dagon clearly hated each other.
But she wasn't killed until closing time. It wasn't in the heat of passion.
What he meant to say, Major, is that they were friends.
So these two were friends? A friend would never say such things to another friend. You expect me to believe...
It's absolutely true, Major. I was a friend of both of them. They've done this dozens of times. Bahima, the bartender, can confirm it, as well as half a dozen other people. They were an odd pair, but they certainly didn't hate each other.
I see. Well, there's still the fact that he was right there at the scene of the crime.
Why does he sound like Morgan Freeman? I just noticed that. I'm like, wait a minute. He sounds like Morgan Freeman a bit. So were other people. Some salvagers were stripping the serving droids within a minute or two.
So what? What matters is who was there first. An eyewitness said he came from his office almost immediately. The only thing that matters to me is that he was within blaster range when Sulio was killed. And he did not have an alibi.
Okay, first of all, ACAB as fuck. Like, you are a bastard. He came from his office, but the recording of the murder shows the shot came from the opposite direction.
You have a recording? Well, I'm sure you're just misinterpreting it.
I think
I've
he
seen
did
it myself, Major. Nico isn't the only one that spotted Dagon coming from his office. It really can't be Dagon Gant. The real killer is still loose.
Very well, Captain. Set Gent free, then. But if later it turns out that he did do it, it's gonna be on your head.
The men will be working on getting Dagon Gant out right away. The Major sure isn't happy. You're quite a team. Together, you got the Major to back down. That's no small feat.
The Major seemed particularly unwilling to believe Gant was innocent.
The investigation has been handled at the highest levels. I've heard there's been some concern about that. With Dagon free, I don't know if the investigation team will find another suspect. They haven't been as diligent as other investigators.
What do you mean?
I'm not gonna say any more. Probably said too much already. If you head over to Dagon Gant's office, some men will bring him there shortly. Thanks for clearing this whole thing up. I could tell the justice wasn't being served, but we all have our orders. We really need to patrol that sector better.
When there's strife and political discord at home, stuff like this happens.
Thanks for getting me out of there. As detention cells go, it had definite class, but I prefer being out on my own all the same. I owe you and Mandalore one.
Yeah, Mandalore said that you could help me out. I need to get in touch with someone in the palace.
Not many people can help you out with that. There have been several assassination attempts on Queen Talia. That place is locked tighter than a Hud's fall. I know a few people, though. Who do you need to get in touch with?
It's a Jedi Master.
A Jedi Master, you say? Now that is interesting. It's quite a bounty in Jedi these days. Not that I'm looking to collect, but if there's a master there, I think I know who it is.
Can you get me in touch with someone inside the palace?
There's a slight problem with that. I know you don't want to hear that since you went through all the effort of springing me out. The thing is, scavengers have already looted most of my stuff. Most of it's garbage anyway, so I don't care too much. But I did have a couple of encrypted holodiscs that they nabbed. So here's the punchline. I need those discs because they have some contact information on them. People I know you don't just walk up and chat with. There's a procedure. And that holodisc has the procedure.
Okay, who has them?
The Kells gang pretty much owns this street. From what I hear, she's the one that cleaned me out. She's in the local cantina most days. She's tough as Drexel leather and more dangerous than an angry Wookiee. You take Mandalore with you, though, you should be just fine. Just get me the encrypted holodisc. After that, if there is a Jedi Master in the palace, I'll get you a meeting with him.
All right, thank you. Another short lightsaber. Jesus, we're getting short lightsabers all the way. Another silver one. God damn. So, like, not... Did that guy missing a head? No, he has his head, okay. I thought he was missing a head. Anyway, I like how this game actually showed a good way to handle a TTRPG-style murder investigation. Because players would be like, okay, well, what the fuck do we do? We're not cops. No, but it gave you enough things to do. You talked to people, they gave you an idea, then you went to that thing, you got that thing, came back, and that person helped you with it. Like, it was an A to B to C to D, and it wasn't about finding the actual killer, it was about disproving something else. That's a good way to do a TTRPG murder mystery. Because even if the party never figures out who did the murder, we do know who didn't do it.
What do you want
Raquel,
here, Off-Worlder?
how you
The room is
doing?
taken. The whole cantina is taken. You should leave.
Yeah, about that. I need something that belongs to Dagon, and you have it.
You? And just how do you intend to do that?
Well, I was hoping you might be able to buy the holodiscs. But, you know.
It isn't for sale. I warned you, Off-Worlder. Kill her.
Well, you know, here I was trying to be fucking reasonable. You didn't want to play nice. Yep. Starport Visa. Hell yeah. Do you have remains? I don't think you did. Nope. Just the guy in the corner. Mira, thank you. I think it is... Where is he? Oop, that's Kif. Nico. I think it's you.
I thought it was you. I served in the Mandalorian Wars with you. You're a Jedi, right?
You look familiar too.
I was one of the ground troops. We fought on Daggery Minor together. It was near the beginning of the war. We didn't win that battle.
Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. The light side experience. Yeah. I remember Daggery Minor.
Enough of the past. The whole galaxy isn't safe for Jedi now, especially here. Onderon has suffered through 3 wars started by fallen Jedi. Do you still serve the Republic?
Not directly. I try to lend my hand when I'm able.
That's the first good news I've had in months. I was sent by the Republic Senate to investigate certain delicate matters that are happening on Onderon. It's worse than we feared. I have to get to Coruscant to deliver my report. But days before I was planning to leave, they started requiring starport visas.
Why is it so important one world secedes from the Republic?
After the Jedi Civil War, the Republic was weak, and the cost of the Jedi Order was staggering. This entire region is unstable, and the entire Republic government could collapse. If Onderon secedes, other worlds may follow, and that can't be allowed to happen.
What is your mission?
I really can't say. The most I will say is stay clear of General Vaklu. His ambition knows no bounds. I believe the people of Isis are absolutely correct. A civil war is brewing, and Vaklu may very well win if I can't get to Coruscant in time.
I have an open starport visa on me.
Thank you for the tip. The journey to Coruscant would be more costly and attract more attention. But there are many freighters bound for Telos.
Yes, there are. See what I can do?
Helping me is not without its risks. I know you have Jedi training, so you can probably handle it. But I may be being watched. If that would compromise your mission, perhaps we should go our separate ways.
Separate ways.
Good to see you.
Get you an open one. Here you go.
You've done a
Get out of here. It's only light side points and experience, but like, I'm a goody two shoes. So like, what can I say? I love how their bodies didn't dissolve. Everyone else's did. Womp womp. Can I go talk to the... Okay, why am I not able to talk to her? Okay. Oh, okay. That's why we can't talk to her. Okay, that's fine. Fuck her. Also, swap Mira. HK. The reason why.
Have you found the encrypted holodisks yet?
I
won't be able to get a hold of my contacts from the palace without it.
There you go.
Great going there. With these, I'll check my contacts at the palace. I should be able to get a meeting with your Jedi Master shortly. You got anything you need to take care of in the quarter, you best do it now. You're dealing with serious politics by contacting them. If things go bad during a meeting, you may not be welcome in Isis anymore. Perhaps never. Just let me know if you want to go through with this.
Yeah, contact the Jedi Master, please.
Yeah, I'll get on it. Just grab a cot and rest a bit. Once I get a meeting time, I'll let you know.
Is this meeting a trap? I can't afford to lose you, especially given recent events.
Anything could be a trap. Vaklu is no fool. But if the message is true...
Is this necessary? I can guarantee your safety in the palace, but outside these walls, the General has many men that would do anything for him.
Nothing in life is certain, Your Majesty. But I feel something. There is a disruption in the Force. I must investigate this.
Very well. But please, be cautious.
Aren't I always?
That's what I was afraid you'd say.
I love Kavar. He is so fucking sassy.
The meeting is on. Head straight to the cantina. You guys should be in there. And no offense, but I hope I never see you again.
What can I say? Alright, so how do I do it with the HK? Because it's one of those, like, it's a dialogue choice.
You must have gone through a lot to arrange this meeting. The palace is at full battle readiness.
That's what I thought it was.
Smuggling
okay.
in a message is no small task.
Master Kavar, Didn't know you were still alive.
Kavar, the famed Jedi Guardian. The Mandalorians counted on the fact it would be you, not Revan, who would lead the Jedi against us during the Mandalorian Wars. I wonder how we'd have fared against you. I thought you were killed fighting Malik during the Jedi Civil War.
It seems my former student keeps curious company. Strange times lead to strange alliances, though. No, I survived the war, if only just. Why are you here? I imagine that you hold little love for any on the Jedi Council anymore, even an old friend.
I didn't expect you would turn on me too, Kavar. I don't blame the Council. I still, I want to know why I was cast out of the Jedi Order.
You have to understand that it was a time of great uncertainty. We just learned that Darth Revan was back with an armada. Every Jedi that went with him was lost, corrupted, and as dark as their master. And then there was you. Many thought you were a spy, but there's more to it than that. And I think you deserve an
Am I interrupting? In orbit, I thought for sure that the Ebon Hawk was mine. I was certain, only to see you slip through my fingers during the battle. Imagine my delight to discover you were on Isis. Quite careless, if you ask me. Get them, men, and watch your aim. Civilian casualties cause a mess of paperwork.
Palace. I'll get word to you when I'm able. Run!
What have you done to my men? Blast! Men, take care of her. I won't let Kavar escape.
Observation. This is a great opportunity for slaughter. Area effect attacks, such as grenades, will do great damage to soldier and civilian alike.
You know what? I need the influence for HK. Got dark side points, but it's fine. He's not going to actually throw grenades, so thankfully that's like, you know. It's the last one, right? Oh, no, there's one more. Ooh, a life support pack. Those are good. You hurt my droid. Okay, that's a problem. No, we have a problem here. You hurt my droid. Good HK-47? Let's go. That was the reason why we had to switch back to him, was because that dialogue. This place is perfect for grenades. No, HK, don't. But at the same token, yes, have fun. Oh no, more of Vaklu's troops. Shit, I'm dying. Just keep fighting through the horde. Nope, 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 nope. Knocked you on your ass. Ah, damn, we got all of them. Okay, but to get all but one of them before we took a knockout, that's pretty impressive. It would have helped if I had my shield up, but I didn't. Oh, look, a life support pack. Excuse me, I'm checking bodies. Nope, okay. Just because we definitely needed it. Alright, let's go. Oh, hello. Okay, you guys need to fuck off. Hey, level up. Hell yeah. About time. I'm gonna go with... Nope. Nope. Oh, I'm at that weird place where, like, any of these go up, it's not gonna matter. Shit. Go with intelligence. Yeah, high intelligence. Computer use, repair, persuade, and treat injury. Let's go with... I'd use that master heal. It's light side, it's universal, that's a light side, but we don't really need that. Force barrier. Valor, what's this one? Saving throws by 3. Ooh! That's actually a good one. No, we'll take that one. Grab your stuff. We're getting our money back, boys. Should probably activate the shield the minute we get through.
What's happening in the West Square? It sounded like battle. Command's ordered comm blackout. Do you know what's going on?
Vaklu's soldiers just started attacking us. Nothing at all, officer. Just minding my own business.
What? Why? That makes no sense. Command hasn't issued any alerts. Are you sure it wasn't some of those Beast Rider slags? They've been getting bolder recently.
It's broad daylight. They're wearing uniforms, bro.
You must be mistaken. Soldiers just don't attack civilians without orders. If it weren't for the comm blackout, I'd check with command. Just head to the safety of the Merchant Square, citizen. We'll send a patrol to investigate as soon as we can contact our HQ.
Not all the military is after us. Still, Vaklu can throw a whole army at us. I think we've outworn our welcome over here.
Agreed.
We should head over to the spaceport before General Vaklu invents some charges against us. Then we'd be in real trouble.
Very much agreed. Let's go.
You know what to do. Let's do it. Get her.
Like, come on, guys. You couldn't have thought this was going to go well. Oh, that guy's actually healing himself. Holy shit. Look at this smart bean. Well, it seems civil war has begun. This could be bad. For business. Hey, Geg.
I noticed your incident just now. I'm afraid I have nothing more to say. Good luck in your travels.
The diagnostic is doing something strange. Target acquired. What the hell does that mean?
Of course, aiming at me. All the turrets are going to be focused on us. Of course. Hey, you guys are good.
visa's been scanned. You're cleared to leave. I'd leave right away. Things are going crazy in this port.
Agreed. Get the fuck out of here. So that person that was named that we kept trying to like talk to, she will not talk to us unless we side with
I think
Vakulu.
we should get out of here fast. It's going to be some time before they forget about us here. No more trips to ISIS for us until the situation changes. A lot.
Yep, got it.
Yes, Master.
No complaints from me. Let's go with... Yeah, let's increase our constitution again. 294 HP. Fuck yeah. No, let's go with the +4 con. Feats. I'm thinking size shot. No. +6 bonus. Ooh. No, let's go with that +6. That's a good number. 140? God damn. Let's go. Also, before I go, does this jackass have anything else that he can sell us that we could use? Yeah, what do you got in stock? Nothing new, I bet, right? Nope. Okay. Didn't think so. It was definitely a case of just checking. Nope. Wait, what the fuck? There we go, Mike. What the fuck?
Let's move out.
Level up. Dexterity. Yeah, I got the +5 dex. Okay.
Yeah.
Good to go.
Unnecessary observation. You are eliminating many of us Jedi, but such actions only delay the inevitable. Annoying recitation. Let us proceed to facilitate communications. Recitation. And bring about the termination of hostilities.
Yeah, well, guess what? I'm gonna fucking just wreck you guys with this fucking disable shit. Armor. Johnny shield up. Okay, they can resist that. Okay, wasn't sure. Almost. Ooh, 2 down.
Systems failing, Master.
I wonder in what universe they actually win. Mandalore, if you'd be so kind, get us the fuck out of here. Yes, let's go back to Duxon. It's safer there. I love the subtle Force theme. Good use of the Force theme, too.